Enzo C. Dunsers and Jim Riley, Joe Zillig, Harry Race, Bernard LaChance, DJ Dave, Perlita Quinlan, Elton Anderson, Don Wiley, 1961, The Boystroke Record Man, Bitted Pat Ford, Blue Boy Boxer, GPS Pestle, Robo Rapist Knight, Red Randy, Red Gordon, and Ellery, Jim Hall, Bill Duvall, Doug King, Steve Jones, Morgan. Yes, Red Randy, Hillbilly Squad, Julie, Perlita, Taco Joe, Karen. You guys are so incredibly racist. They're putting in. They did the Olympic hopefuls in football for Red Randy and Hillbilly Squad Julie, the inbred, they put in, so it's white people and blondes. So Starbucks did that for you and scripted it in. So it's the same man, the Olympic hopefuls again, or the gymnasts in the football. Okay, so they did that. So when the golfer man, Pickens Street golfer man of, show off, that doesn't work with, then they went down, like I said, they made fun of Winnie the Pooh and the Latins. So then it's Selena Gomez, so they go to that one. Or to the Russians, or to the Israelis, or the Jews. They just run around in circles and lie. Okay? So remember this, GPS Paso Robo Rapist Night in your little Carney story, ghetto life story of shit. Like I said, you'll get what you want, but you still won't have any closure or justice because you guys are liars and you still raped and murdered those kids, and that's all you guys do. Karen, Fausta Country and Western, and Robo Knight and Perlita and Taco Doe and Joe and Ellery's and Bernard the Carney and Red Randy's dance around that shit with the All-American of Agatilla or the 61 amphibious bass man. You guys are that entwined. So now, like I said, after the Olympic hopeful one, then they go down and lie to the Gomez's for Selena Gomez and, their big Jehovah's Witness story with Bitted Fat Perlita. And that's all you do is you run around in circles, Perlita and Stan and Karen, lying to rich families and shit to kiss ass. The Russians, the Jews, the Spanish, but now they like the Latin one. So at the Olympic one, they got caught now back and forth for their little spoiled little Red Randy and all that. But you're still rapist fags and stupid shits because you guys keep dancing around the issue. So they did that for you. You guys are incredibly racist, and the amount of money that you're spending for it kind of makes you look dumb. So they're still letting you go Bitted Bat Foreman, but you're still rapist, pedophile, liar, and sacks of shit, Joe. And you always will be. Because like I said, you ended up sliding into next to girls and shit that you're that big of a pedophile still, Harry. Okay, here. Also, ladies, your parents are now taking more of an interest in your life. Holly and Amanda Puller and Schwartz's and Himes's and Beswick's and Kinteers. You ladies are super famous for this one. See, now your parents are taking more of an interest in your life. Now you get to see how much they'll lie for you. Yeah. But get this, Joe, Bernard, Harry, Carney, man, Karen, Stan. It'll still resolve and still prove that the group of you are rapists, pedophiles, and liars and thieves because it leaves gaps and holes, Red Randy. It'll eventually, you'll get what you want. You'll get the needle and guilty, Joe, but you'll still be a faggot and a liar and a dipshit. And that's why I'm doing it. So you'll be known as the men, the group of men that'll always run around in circles and lie for money, and the Negroes lying for you. Golden. You're that incredibly racist, egotist, and lazy and dumb, Joe Perlita, Bitted of the Fat. And like I said, your Bitted of the Fat will slide up in and say yes for you, Perlita, but you'll be the dumbest looking people in the fucking world for what you do. And that's spoiled and crybaby Karen. No, not a... Oh, it will resolve as you guys as the murderers because you're basically dancing around what David and all them did, murdering me and my wife and my friends. That's how fucking stupid and jealous and dumb you are, Karen and Perlita and Don Wiley of the Yahoo Cowboy Country and Western Indian Federation. The Episcopal, Ellery's friend, the Episcopal Church guy, cleft out all nasty. That's why you guys are all fucked up Indian women because you're still lying for dumb shit, Joe, and them touching the shit. We adults know more than the children. Apparently not. So this is good for Lockheed and all them still because they'll prove what you people are willing to do to cover up your past activities and shit here and in Colorado and Texas. Anything that you do not have to answer up to Greg, huh, Karen? Or Jay Biswick or any of those guys. We just all had to deal with it. But it'll still resolve and prove that you people did that, Karen and Joe and Perlita. Yep. And then that's all you'll do for the rainbow is run around in circles professing that the amphibious space man and those men are heroes when they're stank rapists with Joe Bridges. I told you, Perlita, you're not the Peaches, and you never were. That's why they go back down to Selena Gomez. No, now we love the Latin and Winnie the Pooh. It didn't work with the Russian. Oh, the Olympic oval football. There you go, Red Randy. You're a dumb fuck with Hillbilly Squad Julie, and you still look ugly and dumb. Because it wasn't yours. They killed those kids and then the beings before that too, because Joe's fucking that stupid. Karen Faust of the Coca-Cola and Pepsi Center, Perlita, or the spoiled with Stan. Get it, Stan, Perlita, and Dave? Get it? White purity. In order for you to achieve it, he had to steal and beat the shit out of and kill people for it. You guys are that fucking dumb. Then when it doesn't work, they went to the Japanese. Then they went to the Russians. Then they went over to Israel, Spain. That's how fucking dumb you all are getting. So they put it in for you racists, so it's white people. It's the Olympic hopeful one now for Red Randy and them. But you'll still be dumb, and it'll still resolve to you being murderers and dumb shits, Red Randy. So like I said, putting that penis in there, but now we know why Elton is next to the churches and shit. And then the Negro goes to the Spanish Latin girl. Golden. Poor.